A shot of the Celtics earlier, coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward. Malik Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Well, Grant, something these teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
Here we go. So the Bucks win the tip. Lillard against Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Up and in on the layup.
No matter how aggressive the defense is, it is tough to stop the Greek Freak.
White against Beasley. White the pass to Holiday. Tatum from long range. Rebound by Middleton. And the Bucks with possession. Pass to Lopez. Out to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. And he buries his first look.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. You know, Grant, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, they play in a sports-crazed state in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin definitely loves their football, but Milwaukee also goes hard for their Bucks, which is a big reason for their recent success, B.A.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the bucket by the Celtics. For 3, here's Lillard. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Porzingis. Brown against Lillard. White with it. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Lillard against Holiday. From 12 feet. Lillard can't get it to go.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
There's the 3. Jason Tatum, and that's good.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
To the inside. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Beasley.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Tatum. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Holiday. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
White against Beasley. Antetokounmpo up top. And here's Middleton. 19-footer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry and looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Now here's Tatum. White on the wing. Brown scanning the floor. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Brown's got 5 points.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And over the years, one thing we've seen from Jrue Holiday, he is clutch, Clark.
He sure is, B.A., and not just at the end of games. I mean, he typically does whatever his team needs him to do to get a win. He can dominate from tip to the end of the game, or he can simply beat you with his competitive spirit.
Boston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard with the bucket.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And Boston calls time here. Big group substitution here for Boston. Tillman's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Jrue Holiday. The Celtics with the lead. A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Brown inside. Beverly defending. Horford, a screen on Lillard. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. Boston, no good that time either. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Now Middleton. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Pass to Brown. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Hauser. Launches it from deep. Lillard pulls down the board. From the arc. Second shot opportunity. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Here's Hauser to the middle. And the basket by Tillman.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics. They're up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So it's Boston now. 3-point lead on the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Connaughton and Middleton at the 2 and the 3. Bobby Portis out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. The Bucks shooting just 42% so far in the game. And here's Connaughton for 3. Counted from distance. Connaughton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Pritchard. Beverly defending. Pritchard, no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Connaughton passes to Beverly. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, B.A., it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
Right side Tatum. Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Hey, Horford from range.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Portis with a screen on Tatum. Middleton against Tatum. Middleton, right side. Shot clock at 6. And here's Connaughton for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing he can find his teammates too.
Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. JT for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, everybody knows that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. People say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys, takes good care of them, makes sure they're healthy from top to bottom. He's the ultimate leader. Special
talent, Allie, and a special person. Thanks for that. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room. Pass to Crowder. Portis with a screen on Horford. Crowder, that's good. Here's Pritchard. He's scoreless. And Clark with Jay Crowder. He's always been an asset for a team in contention.
Defensively, he's versatile. He can defend a number of different positions when you look at Jay Crowder. And that allows him to be a guy that you can give good minutes to in the playoffs.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Tillman. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Mikhailuk. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Lillard against Holiday. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Brown against Middleton. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Crowder, he's checked in for Middleton. Now here's White. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Yep, count it.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
Lillard against Holiday. Antetokounmpo, pass to Crowder. Can they get it? Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Crowder. Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First one falls for him.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Beverly, he's checked in for Milwaukee. He's off on the second. Well, Clark, we know what Bobby Portis brings to the table. He loves the ball.
Yeah, he does, and he does it with a smile, with great passion and energy, and we do know that he'll give you double-digit points, and he'll stretch the floor with his three-point shooting.
What a make! Giannis for 3!
You can't give Giannis a good look from 3. He's really improved that part of his game.
Holiday passes to Horford. Now White. 1:07 left to play in the first half of basketball. And Brown knocking down the triple.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
White against Beverly. Portis outside. Here's Lillard. Rebound Boston. Outside White. Horford outside. Now Brown. 14 points for him. Clock at 6. Pass to Porzingis from outside the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Out to Beasley, takes the 3, and so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lillard outside. Pass to Beasley. Now here's Lopez. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, "I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be."
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Porzingis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Boston no good that time either. The Bucks trail. Middleton outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Buries it down low. Middleton's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
That was really a platinum level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Outside Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And the jam by Brown.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Middleton passes to Lillard. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Middleton. Here's Brown. Good work defensively by Lopez. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum. And when it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo, such a lovable player on and off the floor, Clark.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's just such a carefree, gregarious, outgoing personality. Somebody that doesn't take himself too seriously, and he likes to tell his fair share of dad jokes, too, which is pretty endearing. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Well, Clark, with his mix of power and length, at times Giannis can seem unstoppable.
You know what? Not often is it that one guy forces teams to reconsider their whole defensive game plan, but Giannis forces you to build the wall because you don't want him getting downhill, or he'll make you suffer the consequences.
Horford, he's checked in for White. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Beverly, he's checked in for Beasley. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Middleton looking around to the paint. Pass to Lillard. The 3-ball. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Middleton's got his 4th assist with that last one. Holiday against Lillard. Outside Tatum. Back to Holiday. Horford, a screen on Lillard. 4-3. And Drew Holiday hits from deep. Holiday's got 5 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. The rebound by the Bucks.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Holiday, a screen on Beverly. Here's Brown. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
Horford against Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Down low. Here's Beverly. And the layup is good off the glass.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Now here's Brown. He's got 18. Pass to Horford. And here's Holiday. Horford, a screen on Lillard. For 3, Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Porzingis has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
Good D by Porzingis. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Lillard against Holiday. Tatum from long range. And the Celtics another 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And so it's Boston in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 13. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Bobby Portis out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Jay Crowder. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Now here's Tatum inside. And there's a 3-second violation. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Lillard looking around. Pass to Portis. Can't get it to drop. Goes up again. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Down low. And Tatum fires one home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Lillard. Drops in the layup for 2.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
Horford, a screen on Beasley. Pass to Horford. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Crowder outside. Now here's Gallinari. Portis a screen for 3. Here's Lillard. Horford pulls it in. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Beasley. Portis outside. Shoots over Horford. Portis' shot is off. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Hauser passes to Tillman. Tatum against Beasley. And it's Tatum missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Portis. Crowder outside. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Tillman. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Horford. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Clock is at 3. Lopez for 3. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Middleton. Outside Porzingis. The three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Out left to the wing. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Antetokounmpo, left side. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. From downtown, and Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Lillard.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
Holiday passes to Brown. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That one rolls around and rims out. Lopez, the screen on Brown. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good that time. Good D by Porzingis. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. White, the pass to Brown. And the three-pointer goes. Brown's got 21 points in the game.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. It's Beasley on the wing. He's guarded by White. Again, Milwaukee!
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
With the step back. Outside White. They double team Brown. Back to White. Pass to Holiday. There's Tatum with the 3. Porzingis against Lopez. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 6th rebound on the night. This one for 3. Rebound Boston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Celtics.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Now here's White. Outside Porzingis. Back to White. Outside Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound by Middleton.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Pass to Porzingis. Rebound by Middleton. Lopez with it. Defended by Porzingis. Antetokounmpo for 3. No luck on that one. Now here's Holiday. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. So a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, and play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson as New Balance presents our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.